So I just recently posted a video on the channel about an entire review on the Ricoh GR3. So if you want to see about the camera more in depth, please go watch that. I'll leave that either in a pinned post or in the description below, so give that a check out. But I wanted to specifically talk about the GW-4 wide-angle lens converter and the GA-1 mount for it, just to really kind of segment that off, give you a specific video if you only want to learn about that. Here's how you mount it. Here's a little bit about it, the image quality, and maybe if it's worth it. So the wide angle comes in and essentially is just a very, very good high quality glass lens that you screw onto the mount of this basically overpriced piece of plastic. This is about $50. You can see it has electronic contacts right here. What you do is you just screw this onto the front of that. Just be careful of cross-threading, make sure you get a good thread right there. And then what you have to do to make sure that this works properly is that you have to take off this little front ring off of the front of the camera right here. You snap this off and it kind of just comes right off. You essentially just twist it to the left a little bit and it comes off. And you see at the bottom right here, there are metal contacts there. And essentially what you do is you take this notch right here. Once again, I'll have close-ups of everything. You line it up with the top right here of the camera and you just snap it in, snap it on. And this is what it looks like right here. It is a little bit front heavy, mind you, but what is this $250, $50 adapter look like and act on the Ricoh GR3? Now, once again, it is a little bit front heavy for such a small camera like this, but I'm going to give you a little bit of audio that it isn't a tight seal as well. It is a little bit shaky, so if that's a little bit off-putting, just know that it's normal. But here, listen to this. So when you're walking around and you hear this shake a little bit, just know that's kind of how it is and what it does. So don't be so alarmed. This wide angle adapter gives like a 0.75 times a little bit more. So it doesn't do a lot. It actually doesn't distort a ton as well. It does a little bit, but the wide angle conversion lens is actually very good. And I actually enjoyed shooting with this most of the time on the GR3 when I had this out, just because I liked what it offered. I like shooting wide angles, especially when I'm shooting maybe environmentals on the street or like buildings or a little bit of architecture, shapes, and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy what it does, and I actually think it helped out this camera a lot. I actually kind of wish that this was the default look of this camera, but obviously this is built a little bit more for street. This is a very easy buy in my opinion, even though the price is a little bit steep. I really enjoyed using this guy here. Once again, the wide angle lens right here is $250. The mount right here is $50. The GR3 that you have to attach it to is about $900. Once again, I'll link that down below. Showed you how to mount it. Very, very good image quality. I did the brick wall test. You really don't see anything going on. It's very sharp. The image quality is great that comes off of this and hits the 24 megapixel crop sensor on the GR3. But highly recommend, not well built, mind you. And you can go from there. But other than that, that is the GW-4, I got that right, wide angle lens converter for the Ricoh GR3 and the GA-1 mount plastic overpriced thing right here. And yeah, go from there. But check out the video down below or any links. Any questions or comments? Let me know.